Hello and namaste to everybody. So, in our last session, we discussed till example 6 on page 103 of NCERT class 10th textbook, CBSE. Now we are going to move to example 7 and we are going to continue that session. So, let's start with example 7. Example 7, page 103, page 103. How many two-digit numbers are divisible by 3? So how we are going to proceed with this question? First, the question is clearly how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 3. So we have to basically find the first two-digit number which is divisible by 3 and last two-digit number which is divisible by 3. So let's start. Is 10 divisible by 3? No. Is 11 divisible by 3? No. Is 12 divisible by 3? Yes. And if we proceed from the last two-digit numbers, like when the series is ending, so is 99 divisible by 3? 333s are correct. So 12 is divisible by 3 and 99 is divisible by 3, right? So can I write series somewhat in this way? 12, 15, 18, and this goes till what? 99, right? So, can I say I know the first term of an AP, which is 12. I know the last term of an AP, which is 99. And I know the common difference, which is 3, right? Which is 3 between each term. Why common difference is 3 between each term? Because it is clearly asking you have to tell the numbers which are exactly divisible by 3. So if the number has to be divisible by 3, then the common difference among them has to be 3. Okay? So can I say A is equals to 12 and last term is equals to 99 and common difference is equals to 3. Now you just have to know how many numbers are these. Okay? How many numbers are these? Which clearly means how many terms are in this AP. Right? So can I use my formula? L is equals to A plus N minus 1 into B. Can I use this formula now? We have last term, we have first term, we have common difference. All we need to find is this. So last term is 99 equals to 12 plus N minus 1 into 3. So 99 minus 12 is equals to 3n minus 3, multiplying this and this, opening the bracket. 99 minus 12 is what? 9 on 2, 7. 9 and 1 is like 9 minus 1, 9 minus 2 is 7, 9 minus 1 is 8. 87 is equals to 3n minus 3, right? If I take this to this side, then the sign is going to change. I'm deleting this so that I can write it properly here. So I have 87 plus 3 is equals to 3n, which is nothing but 90 is equals to 3n. 3 30s are, so n is equals to 30. So clearly we have 30 numbers which are, clearly we have 32 digit numbers which are divisible by 3. Okay, that's our answer. Let's move to next question. Example 8. This is an interesting question and you should understand this question very properly because these kind of questions often come in your exam. Find the 11th term from the last term towards the first term of an arithmetic progression 10, 7, 4 and minus 62. So basically they are saying that they have given you an arithmetic progression. So clearly you don't need to check the common difference because they are saying that they have already given you an arithmetic progression. If they have told you that they have given you a list, then your first step would have been to check whether it is an arithmetic progression or not. In this case, they have mentioned it is an arithmetic progression. So hence there is no need to check common difference. Okay. Now what is the first term? Now see, the question is they want to know the 11th last term of the AP. Right? So they are not asking you for 11th term. They are asking you for 11th last term of this AP. So there are two ways to solve this question. I am going to explain you both. So let's start with method 1. See, the first way is to clearly find the number of terms in an AP and then check the 11th term from last will be which term from the first of the series. Okay, I will explain it again. First method is, let us find the number of terms in this AP and then let's check the 11th term from last will be what? Will be which term from the series of AP? Will be which term from the forward series of an AP? So let's proceed with this method, okay? What is for your first term? A1 is 10. What is your common difference? 7 minus 10, which is nothing but minus 3, right? What is your last term? Minus 62. Can I say? L is minus 62. So, just like I explained you previous question, we have last term, common difference in first term given to us. All we need to find is n, that is number of terms. So, AL or L is equals to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Now, let's put these values. Minus 62 is equals to 10 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. I'll move this here. So minus 62 minus 10 is equals to minus 3. See, this is minus 3, not 3. So minus 3n and minus minus become plus, plus 3. Minus 72 is equals to minus 3n plus 3. Okay. Minus 72 is equals to minus 3n plus 3. Moving this here, so the sign will become negative. Minus 72 minus 3 is equals to minus 3n, which is minus 75 is equals to minus 3n. Minus minus cancel. And what is this? 25 3s are 75. So n is clearly equals to 25. So how many terms are there in this series? 25 terms, right? So 25 terms are there in this series. So what you have to find? Now let's see. There are 25 terms in the series. 10, 7, 4 till minus 62. And you have to find the 11th last term. Now if there are 25 terms, then what will be the, and if you have to find 11th last term, what term will it be from the forward of an arithmetic progression? It will be very important. It will be 25 minus 11 plus 1. It will be 25 minus 11 plus 1, which is 14 plus 1, 15 term. See, a lot of time children do this mistake where they what they will do, 25 minus 11, that is 14th term, and then they will end up finding the 14th term of this AP and then they will quote that as an answer. But that is going to be the wrong solution. Always remember, it is 25 minus 11 plus 1. Why there is plus 1 in this? See, let's check it from a very small example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay. So see, this is first class term this is second last term, and this is third last term for this AP. So 8 is third last term of this AP, and how many terms are there? There are 10 terms in this, right? So if I ask which is going to be, like, this is the third last term. Now if I ask what is this from the forward of an AP, like what is this from the series? So count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Clearly it is the 8th term from starting of series, which is third last term from end of series. So clearly this is 8 is 8th term from starting of series, and this is third last term from end of series. So it is again 10 minus 3, right? If someone asks you which is third last term of an AP, okay, then you have to say it is 8th term from starting. Why? 10 minus 3 plus 1. If it is 7 here, right, then you will go to 7th term. You have to add plus 1 here. Why you have to add plus 1 here? Because see what we are subtracting. We are subtracting 10 minus some number, some term from it. The number starts from first. N starts from 1. N never starts from 0. This is the major reason we have to add plus 1 in it, because N is the number of terms, and number of terms never start from 0. Okay, if it would have been 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then it would have been whole different story, right? The number starts from 1. That's why you have to add plus 1 here. Okay? So basically this is 25 minus 11 plus 1, which is nothing but 15th term from starting of So now what is 15th term from starting of AP? A15 will be 8 plus 15 minus 1 into D, which is 8 plus 14D. What is A? A is 10. 14 into minus 3, right? And 14 3s is what? 42. So it's 10 minus 42, which is minus 32. So minus 32 is your 11th last term of this AP, or 15th term from the starting of this series. So this method may appeal confusing to some students. For that case, there is one simple approach to do this question, which is method 2. Now let's see what it is. See, method 2 is easier because it has less chances of making your question wrong. By any chance, if you subtract like 25 minus 11 and you forget adding plus 1 in the previous method, then your answer is going to be wrong. So this method is sometimes easier than the first method. Okay? So how will this work? Let's see. We know our series is 10, 7, 4, comma, minus 62, right? I need to find 11th last term of this AP. So if I have to find 11th last term of this AP, and if I decide to write this series in opposite manner, let's see, in opposite manner, in reverse manner of this, let's suppose I write this minus 62, comma, I don't know these terms, comma 4, comma 7, comma 10, right? Right? Can I say it like this? Then in that case, this becomes the first term of an AP and this becomes the last term of an AP. Right? Now I have to tell 11th term from the last. But for this arithmetic progression, if I tell 11th term from starting, then it is going to be the same term, right? Same last term. Like see, I have just reversed the series here. The 11th last term of this series will be the 11th term from starting of this series, because I have reversed the order of arithmetic progression. Now let us see what will be A here. The first term here is going to be minus 62, right? What is your last term here? It is 10. What is your common difference here? Always remember, common difference is what? A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2. So in general way, can I write it as AN plus 1 minus AN? Okay. So if this is the last term and this is other term, so can I write it as common difference is equals to 10 minus 7, which is equals to 3 for this case? See, because this is the higher number of term, this is higher nth term and this is lower nth term. This is AN plus 1 and this is AN. If I would have known the term here, I would have subtracted this from this. But I don't know the term here, right? So what I have to do, I have to subtract this from this. I have to subtract this from this. Okay, so this is very important. Please take care that you have to subtract, that you have, how will you find common difference? By 10 minus 7. Higher nth term minus lower nth term. Again 7 minus 4. Higher nth term minus lower nth term. So that is how we get common difference as what? 3 for the series, which we can see also, because as we have reversed the order of the series, so our common difference is also going to get changed. Now clearly we have to find what we have to find. The 11th term of this series. So A11 will be A plus 11 minus 1 into D. What is A for this case? The first term for this case is minus 62, right? Minus 62 plus 11 minus 1 is 10. And what is D? 3. So minus 62 plus 30, which is again nothing but minus 32. Okay, I know this can be a tricky question, but you have to understand the concept in this question so you don't get confused in these kind of questions and end up doing correctly in your exam. It is a good question which comes in your exam. If you have not understood the question in one go, please see the video again, and I hope by watching the video again it will become more clear to you. And if you have any doubt in this question, or of course in any other video or any other question, you can always ask those doubts to me in comment section and I will reply to you as soon as possible. Okay, thank you.